What is good, YouTube? We are currently in the hotel room, just kind of getting some last minute stuff before we head out for the first service of Upward Conference Indiana. But I think today I kind of wanted to talk about. So I dummied my phone. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I dummied my phone. I think one of my big goals for the rest of this year is to really be, you know, a lot more present and not spend as much time as I do on my phone. Obviously, with my work and everything that I have involved, it does require me to spend a lot of time either, on social media or on certain apps, so on and so forth. But when it's work, I want to leave it just work. But even outside of that, um, when it comes to just sitting at the house or getting up in the morning or whatever, I definitely want to spend a lot more time off my phone than on my phone. Actually, the app I'm using, I'm not going to name the app because no free sponsorships. But if you see this and you know I'm talking about you, sponsor me. But actually, the app I'm using, it calculates, like, it has you put in like your average screen time, and it calculates, like, on average how many years you will have wasted on your phone by the end of your life. And I think for me it was like 30 years. Like, that's crazy. I'm not even 30 years old. I still got another almost two and some change years before I'm even 30. So I haven't even lived for 30 years yet. And so you're telling me that, on my current pace that that I'm on, that by the end of my life, on average, I'll have spent 30 years just on my phone in front of my screen. And I can't do that. Like, that's so much wasted time. Like, 30 years is so much wasted time. And I don't want to do that. So I definitely want to just invest a lot more. And bro, I just want to become more detached from screens. Like I remember when I was a kid, like, I don't even outside of video games. I think video games are a little bit different, but even then, like, I remember you just entertained yourself, right? Like, whatever you had, I would read books. I would obviously, you had action figures or whatever. You would draw, you would write, whatever it is. And I just want to become a lot more detached from my phone, a lot more reliant. Get out of the habits of, like, the first thing you do when you're just sitting. What's the first thing you do? You look for your phone. You start tapping your pockets, right? And not even to do anything. It's just to hop on it and flip through the apps and see what's going on. And a lot of times that stuff is just so draining. Um, you know, like, humans weren't meant to have so much access to so much. Like, we are in the know of anytime something goes on in the world. Like, we're in the know. A tragedy happens, across the globe. We know instantly. And I just don't think humans were meant to have that, you know, be flooded with that much information so much. Like, you scroll and you're seeing so many different things. You scroll. Yeah. Fire in Canada. You scroll. Weird parasite that makes you have explosive diarrhea. You scroll. LeBron news. Fight breaks out between old teammates at Summer League, right? You scroll. Whatever. Fill in the blank. Right. And it's just, you just are hit with so much. And it genuinely can be draining. Could just leave you with so much brain fog and just so much unproductivity. And I want to do more. And I think with doing more, I have to be more, to be a better steward with my time. I think within the Christian world, I think the mind is oftentimes very neglected when it comes to Christians, right? And that's a part of how we're supposed to love and serve God. Is partially is with our mind. And the mind is oftentimes one of the last things that we focus on, right? We'll focus on our spirit, we'll focus on our body, we won't focus on the mental, right? And I think that, phones and screens and all these things, I think that plays a part with your mental, right? With what goes on up here. So I definitely want to invest more in reading. I definitely want to invest more in just sitting and being. I want to invest more in journaling and writing. Because there's a lot that I want to do in part of that. And I think it does require me to become more informed in things, but I don't want to just have my only source of becoming informed is just through a screen or through a video or through another podcast or having headphones on to listen to something. Like, I don't know. I definitely want to tap into a lot more ancient things than newer things, if that makes sense, because life is consistently progressing on. Life is consistently moving forward at a very fast pace. I don't want to be at the end of my life. I don't even want to be in my mid 30s and my 40s, and I'm like, I just look up from a screen. I'm like, oh my gosh, life has passed by. So I'm just working on becoming more present, working on becoming less screen reliant and a lot more just, I don't know, maybe how humans were originally meant to be. And I think this 100-day challenge, posting challenge, is really helping me a lot with a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I'm challenge you. Hey, if you are someone that's really phone addicted right now, spends a lot of time on your phone, man, do maybe, because I can't go to extremes and just be like, I'm gonna get a flip phone or I'm gonna get one of them dummy phones. Like, I can't do that. But there's things that you can set up that are just, like on this, it got pretty much most of what I need productivity wise right there, and I can just click on it, so I don't have to go whatever. Everything is it's like a gray tone, like all grayed out, so it's not like you're enticed by all the, because that's how it's set up. That's literally how it's set up nowadays. It's set up in a way where it draws you in and it just keeps you scrolling. It keeps you spending more time on the app or on whatever. Why is it doing that? Because if you spend more time on the app, then you'll see more ads. If you'll see more ads, you're more likely to buy stuff and spend money in places that you shouldn't probably be spending money in. Whatever. And I just, I'm trying to get out of that. One day I want to buy a house. Not that my current spending habits are necessarily keeping me from buying a house, but I just want to continue to grow in all the spaces that I think I need growth in.